Hello and welcome to another episode of Vegan Cheesecake. This is a podcast all about vegan food and the Golden Girls.
Yes.
I am Dave Huffman, the bitchy vegan homo.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Vegan Vicki of Urban Sweetness.
Yay! And today we're going to be talking about one of Vicki's favorite episodes of all time.
Yes, Blanche and the Younger Man.
And what about a younger man appeals to you, Vicki?
You know what? Besides, if he got a good credit score, that's all
right.
I'm saying.
Yeah, we established in the
hey.
last week's episode, we know
Listen.
the checklist.
Yes.
All right, I like that.
But you know what? He can't be too young.
No.
No.
I think isn't there some rule like your age divided by half plus 7 is the minimum?
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, there's some kind of rule
okay,
about
I have to look that up.
So you're not supposed to date somebody that's
that
your
young.
age divided by half
plus 7. Okay.
That's the rule.
Okay.
I don't
That's
know
too
who
much
came
math.
up with that math.
Right.
But some scientist,
You know what?
some dating scientist out there.
Listen, somebody that was scorned, a scorned lover said, you know what? How old is he? They did the math and they said, doggone it, I'm not going to do it.
Well, this episode, I mean, I don't think the term cougar was in the popular
it
culture
wasn't.
lexicon
It
at this
was
time,
not.
back in the 80s when this aired. But, in this episode, Blanche is a total cougar.
Yes, she was.
She's going after Dirk.
Blanche turned back the hands of time. That was just hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
And it starts off, she's at the door with Dirk in his so 80s workout gear.
It's not Jazzercise. What do they
it was
say?
Jazzercise.
Is it Jazzercise? Oh,
yes, Dirk taught Jazzercise and had his bandana on, his rolled up bandana with his sleeveless shirt.
Have you ever gone online and watched those old 80s aerobics competitions?
Oh my gosh, yes. They are the best. The men in the tights.
Yeah, amazing.
And
in the show
women.
notes for this episode, I want to put a link to some YouTube video of that because if you haven't experienced it, make sure you check it out.
Yes, it's amazing.
Amazing.
I have sat there and watched it for hours and been like, "Oh my God, what time is it?" Because when that one ends, another one pops up.
It just pops up.
Oh, it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good TV, people.
It is amazing television.
Yes.
So, so Blanche is dating Dirk. Well, Dirk asks her out.
He asked her out.
Usually, Blanche she actually gives thought about should she date him because, don't tell anybody, but he's 5 years younger than her. He's at least 5 years younger than her.
I don't want to say anything, but he is just 5 years younger.
So
this is in dog years.
Yeah, exactly. That's what Dorothy says.
Hilarious.
Dog years.
And then the backstory, Rose's mom comes.
Right, yeah, the little subplot.
Yes, and Rose treats her like she's her child.
Yeah, like some sort of invalid child. It's
and
very weird.
Mom was not happy.
No.
At all.
But I like that Sophia and Rose's mom go out,
they
gambling.
Went to kick it.
They went to was it the dog races or something terrible like that? Isn't that what it was? And then
and she lost $50.
and Rose's mom made $400.
And she made $400 and Dorothy said she'd like to know
where'd you get that $50?
If you want to explain where you got the 50 at,
then
that's what we can do. But you know what was so funny about this episode? How Blanche just went off on her own, thinking that he wanted this relationship with her.
Because she said she's never felt like this. She's only had this once before.
Yeah,
and then she tells that hilarious story.
Right, it was Andy Griffith in the drugstore with some cuticle clippers. But then she said she told her before it was Woolworths.
Yeah, and another celebrity. Yeah, God bless it. Yeah.
Right. She's like, I'm like, come on, Blanche.
Well,
But yes, I love that. And Blanche had on her 80s garb.
Oh yeah.
The leg warmers. What?
Yeah.
But they were trying to bring that back. Leg warmers.
I'm sure that they're back. Anything that was once in will come back.
They'll come. Right.
I just the things that always drove me crazy was hipster 1920s mustaches were in those kind of
twisty,
dandy mustaches.
Yeah.
It's like, come on now you're trying too hard.
Right.
Most things are decade cyclical, a little more recent than that.
Right. But is there anything that you can think of that you would like to have come back or you don't want to come back?
Fashion-wise specifically or just in general?
Anything in general.
I miss really fun TV jingles. Everything used to have a fun jingle.
That's true.
There's not jingles anymore.
It sure is
So that's what I want. I want jingles.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I
still have from my childhood the Digger the dog jingle in my head from that stupid toy.
What's that?
Do you remember that? It's like Digger the dog. Digger he goes with you when you're. Yeah, it's just.
No, I've never.
It's just a stupid little toy that you like pulled along. It was just a little dog. It was like, it was the dumbest thing. But I have that jingle is forever in my brain. Yeah, I could easily lose that in my brain and have. Use that space for something far more important, but no, the Digger the dog jingle is just.
But you know what? A catchy one, another toy. I know we're so off the subject, but we're gonna come back, people. I like Munchie.
Exactly.
Oh, so soft and cuddly. Yes.
And for everybody that has that stuck in your head the rest of the day, you're welcome.
You are more than welcome. Yes, that is hilarious. Okay. I digress.
But that's okay.
Yes.
We're just here just rambling along.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It is.
But so TV jingles.
Okay,
I just kind of miss a fun jingle.
Let's see. You know what? I wish. Oh, let me see. What do I wish would come back?
I don't think I asked you.
That's okay.
You're going to tell me anyway.
I'm going to tell you anyway.
Vicki, what do you miss from the past?
Oh, let me see. I'm trying to think. What is it that I miss? What did I really like?
What do you want to have come back to make America great again, Vicki?
Oh, let's see. Let's make America great. You know what? 8-tracks.
Oh, no. Actually, there is an awesome documentary that I saw years ago all about 8-track collectors.
Wow.
These guys that go all over the country to find 8-track tapes. And this is, probably... No, I think the internet would have been around whenever they were still doing this, but it was like it's all about the hunt. So like these guys would like drive around trying to find all these 8-tracks. It was a really interesting, very specific cult of people that have this.
Wow.
They're tied to the nostalgia of the 8-tracks and that the clicking noise that it made when
because
it
the thing is, you know, you had that group of songs.
We are so dating ourselves right now.
Yeah, you had that group of songs, but you had to listen to the whole thing.
Yeah.
But one thing that I do wish that would come back. Like, even though the CDs are out, I miss like album covers.
Well, vinyl is extremely popular right now, Vicki.
I know, it is. But I'm like, I just love reading the credits.
Oh yeah.
I used to love reading that.
If you buy a digital copy of most records, you don't get the liner notes and things like that. So yeah, it's true.
But I used to love sitting there, getting my new edition, the new edition. And literally hoping that they would like
acknowledge
me.
You were never thanked on the new edition liner notes?
They are some haters. I still love them, but I would still scream like I was 16 if I went.
Oh, well, all right. Well, I look forward to that.
I'd be like Blanche.
You would be like Blanche.
Thinking that, hey, I got this is...
Well, she does her whole beauty regimen. She starts taking all these supplements.
These are her bee pollen.
And something like sheep liver oil
extract.
Something. Yeah, and and fish oils and stuff. A whole bunch of non-vegan things.
Wait, but then when she runs out and Rose is coming in, she said, Blanche, you look great. She says, Blanche looks terrible. That's all that animal product she had in her. Yes.
And in her in honor.
And
yeah. But do you have any beauty products that is there something like a product that you just always have to have? Do you have something that's part of your daily regimen?
I do. This is something I always have to have in my cabinet.
Yeah.
Because my grandmother, I have to have sweet oil.
Sweet oil?
Sweet oil. Because my grandma, like, if you had ringing in your ear, if you had an earache, you put sweet oil down in your ear, warm it up.
What's sweet oil? I've never heard of it.
It says the ingredients, sweet oil. I don't know.
I've never heard of sweet oil.
Yeah, it's sweet oil.
Okay.
Now, probably.
So you have it always in
I always have it in my cabinet.
Always have it in your cabinet.
And the thing is, I use it as when I get out of the shower, moisturizer. Okay. Everything. Sweet oil is the key.
My fiance Nick is all about coconut oil right now. That's his thing.
I know that's right, Nick.
I get in the shower after him sometimes, and the whole shower floor is like slick from coconut oil. I'm like, what is going on in here?
That is crazy.
Yeah. It smells delicious, though.
Right. There you go.
I will say that.
You can fry something, and you can coat your tofu.
Yeah.
And take a shower.
Exactly. Perfect.
Boom.
It's you could maybe dip your tofu in the coconut oil. Use it as a loofah.
See, it's got to be the extra firm though.
Yeah, I was going to make that.
There you go.
Yep, good observation.
Exactly. Yes, but sweet oil is
oil.
the
All right.
yes.
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah.
So in this episode, when Blanche finally does go out on a date,
I felt so
with
bad.
Dirk, and all he wants to talk about is his body and what he does to work out, and then she quickly realizes the reason he's out on a date with her is because
she looks like she
reminds him of his mother. That's creepy.
And that. But no, before that though, when he just orders the watercress salad.
Mm-hmm. Well,
she orders first. She and orders then she's like, let me get the caviar, the lobster,
the duck à l'orange,
duck à l'orange.
Yeah. She ordered a whole bunch of death.
Wait, and then she says, "Oh, was that on there? I didn't see the watercress salad
with 2 lemon wedges." Well, because he eats macrobiotic.
Yeah, he does.
And macrobiotic is a fairly vegan diet, except for it's one of those BS pescatarian things.
Oh, yeah, right.
Macrobiotic really does mean pescatarian. You know how I feel about pescatarian. That's not a thing.
It's not a thing.
Not a thing. If you're a pescatarian, you're an animal eater, therefore you're a
carnivore.
Right,
yeah.
So
I mean, it's like...
You don't get your own name.
Or, okay, I'm taking it, I'm going around.
Or
I'm going to go around.
I should say. Yeah.
Or, I'm vegan, but I eat fish sometimes.
Oh, that's not a thing.
That is not a thing. No. That's like saying, you know what? I'm 3 months. I'm just a little pregnant.
Yeah, you're a little pregnant.
No. Okay. Anyway, back to the. But I love how she said he's. Oh, go ahead.
No. I was just gonna say about his watercress salad and 2 lemon wedges. No, that's not what that man eats.
No,
keep
right.
That body. No.
Right.
You do need a little more protein
than
you're gonna get out of a watercress salad.
Right.
And 2 lemon wedges.
Or how he talks about he worked at a museum and she's like. She's like, oh, do you? He's like, I love lifting the art.
Because it made his deltoids
right.
big or whatever. Yeah, there's triceps. I can't remember what muscle.
So each time he opened his mouth, she was like, okay, this is not what I thought.
Mm-hmm.
But then when he says, you remind me of my mother, she said, X the salad. I know that's, girl, get it. Yep. That was a revenge dinner.
Yeah, she's like, 86 the salad, bring me the orange duck and whatever her double, like some drink. Yeah.
I think it was a double scotch.
Yeah, she needs some hooch.
Yes, honey.
Well, I wanted to ask you about salads as meals, because that's one of the things that as vegans, I think non-vegans think that all we eat is salad.
Right.
And I saw someone had posted some meme online. It was like 2 pictures. It was like, this is what a vegan salad is compared to what just anybody else's salad. Like, a lot of people think a salad is just iceberg lettuce with a couple of like pieces of carrots and a slice of tomato in it or something.
No.
That's not when. If I make a salad, it's going to be a real salad.
Yes, it is.
So, have you recently or ever made a salad that you thought was some sort of fantastic meal for yourself?
Oh my gosh, yes. I love adding. I make this tofu feta cheese.
Mm-hmm.
So I had the tofu feta on there. I had homemade crispy onions.
Mm-hmm.
I had tomatoes, edamame, carrots.
Nice.
And then I'm ashamed to say it, but I wanted the crunch and this. But I put the fresh cut. Okay, I'm actually chopping as I'm doing this, so I think you all can see me.
Yeah.
Red onions.
Oh.
So it was like double onion.
Why are you ashamed to say that?
I don't know. Because people were like, didn't she already say onions?
I was thinking, what shameful food would she have put in there for crunch? I thought you were going to say some kind of candy. Like, and I just wanted the crunch.
And I added M&Ms.
I sprinkled in some lemon heads.
Right. And I had some Skittles. No, but yeah, I had that. And then I made a homemade ranch.
You do make some good dressings. Yeah, you do.
Oh my gosh, it was freaking awesome.
Well, good. Delicious.
Yes.
I haven't made a big dinner kind of salad lately, but I did just I finally made, a friend years ago made a, I call it a pink potato salad. It was like potatoes and beets. And
nice.
So it just turns into this beautiful, vibrant pink color when you mix it all together. So I made a pink potato salad. That was just a side. I wouldn't say that you'd eat that as your whole meal, but it was good. Though. It was delicious.
Sometimes I can just, but I'm a potato head. I love.
Yeah, I love potatoes.
Oh my gosh, potatoes are awesome.
They are. They're nature's most perfect food.
Yeah.
Have you ever? No, actually, that's pancakes. I always say pancakes are nature's most perfect food.
Pancakes are good too.
Yeah. So, have you ever bought the purple potatoes? Do you have a specific potato that you like?
I love Yukon Gold potatoes.
Oh yeah,
because they're like soft but firm and
they have a nice creaminess to
yes,
them.
and they make
good.
Now what I'll do that and a russet and make the bomb mashed potatoes.
Nice. A little mix.
Like a garlic mix.
Right. Well, that's what some people don't realize. There's different varieties of potatoes. Like if you're going to make a recipe that calls for potatoes, make sure you're getting the right kind of potato.
Right.
And if the recipe called for a specific kind of potato, there's probably a reason why it did. And if you don't have that, like if you know the Yukon Gold, you can use a red potato. That's pretty much a substitute for that. If something specifically calls for a russet, that's a drier kind of potato, so you're not going to get that same kind of creaminess like you will. Right. If you're making like gnocchi or something, like you'd like a drier potato for that. So yeah, it's
a science to a potato.
There is,
and people didn't know that.
No,
they didn't. See, that's why you have to listen to.
To us,
vegan cheesecake.
Have you ever? I have never made these myself, but I'm going to make them in the very near future. Have you ever made fondant potatoes? Do you know what that is?
No, what is that?
I had just watched I think it was like when I was on YouTube, it recommended this video to me.
Yeah.
And it was a non-vegan version of them.
Okay.
Easy to veganize by just not using butter and using vegetable stock instead of chicken stock.
Okay.
But basically, you take russet potatoes, and you chop them into little cylinders, like little columns, and you like pan fry them in a iron skillet, cast iron skillet on both sides, and like some butter or margarine, and then you roast them you put some stock in there, and then you roast them so they're kind of like double cooked.
Yes.
And apparently they look amazing. So I need to make some fondant potatoes.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
I will.
You do.
I'll make this for a special occasion.
You need to.
I will.
Special occasion. I got one. I'm coming over.
All right.
That's a
you
good
know what?
one.
Anytime you come over, it is a special occasion.
Yay!
Thank you for being a friend.
Let's
try to work that into every episode for maximum cheesiness. I know, not that I have an easy transition into this from the story. Well, actually I do, because when we're talking about salads, so I had a friend visiting, and every time she visits, we always buy something that we've never bought before, or something that we very rarely ever had. And I've certainly had a lot of pomegranates, but I never have actually bought my own pomegranate. Because I was always intimidated by it.
Yeah.
Because we bought a couple pomegranates. We've watched a few what do you do with your pomegranate videos to figure out how to de-seed them, get all the fruit and stuff out. And now I'm not afraid of pomegranates anymore.
That's awesome.
And we put them in a salad, and they were delicious.
Yeah, those
pomegranate seeds.
It's like I was, I was intimidated also.
They are, I think, yeah.
And I watched the video about how to cut the little top off,
the top
and
off.
then peel it. They're amazing.
So when you say peel, did you watch? So did they have you cut off the top? You peel that off.
Yeah.
And then the ones the technique I did was you kind of cut it into, you follow the
little
veins.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
like
you split it.
Yes.
And then did you whap it with a spoon to knock all the seeds out?
I didn't. I did a more savage caveman type of approach to it, where I just, after I peeled it, cut it along the vein, I just took it and just started eating. Went for it.
You just eliminated the middleman. You weren't going.
There you go.
It was just going in your mouth.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you know what? And what I love about them, they're almost like natural pop rocks.
They are. They're nature's
just
pop rocks.
Yeah. And it's like, and it's so much juice in one little thing.
Yep.
They're amazing.
And did you wear like a bib or tuck a towel in you, or you didn't care if you just got splattered with red?
I didn't care. I just let it
go everywhere.
Just everywhere.
Okay.
Just splash.
Good for you.
Thank you.
I was a little more delicate.
Yeah,
I put an apron on.
Okay.
And we were whapping it with a spoon to knock all the seeds out.
The seeds,
if you just
and
go
then
real fast, you put them in a bowl. It was very simple.
That's awesome.
And then, you whap it with a spoon. All the seeds come out. Some of the pith and other things come out. So then you flood that with water, and then all the seeds stay in the bottom, and all the stuff that you need to skim off, that comes right to the top.
Look at you.
It's very,
You're
very
like
fancy.
A professional.
Well, I am now. Obviously, I've done it once, so clearly I should open up my own pomegranate seeding place.
Yes, absolutely.
But I think it is important to not be intimidated by something and like try something, buy something that you've never had before.
You know what I'm
like you had your first kohlrabi a few weeks ago here.
Did so, it was so good.
So I do like to go into the store and just try something different.
You know what else? I'm okay. I know we're going off, but that's okay, people. I think that's what you love about us. I am intimidated by artichokes.
Oh, I am as well. Maybe we both need to conquer our fear.
We do. I'm like, I don't know what to do.
I was just thinking about artichokes because I feel there's certain things that I don't know if the amount of time you spend on it is worth it. And that's how I feel about artichokes. Like, I don't know, is the amount of time I'm going to have to spend on an artichoke.
Right.
Especially when you see the people, like, not just get to the artichoke heart, but, like, actually eating the
leaves.
The
leaves.
Yeah.
You know and they're like,
you just
sipping that out.
Yeah.
But I think that looks so sophisticated.
It's extremely sophisticated.
Like, hello.
And we are nothing if not sophisticated.
Not far from it.
Yeah.
And I just want to sit there, have some amazing vegan, like garlic butter with a little hint, like a little kick to it, and just go for it.
Maybe Bitchy Vegan Homo and Urban Sweetness should team up and have vegan fancy night.
Oh my!
Do fancy dinner?
Fancy, pop-up. Yeah. And then I'll have a bib and eat the pomegranate with the bib instead of going savage.
Yes. Yeah.
I think that would be awesome.
All right.
We got to do it.
We have an awful lot of plans and we never seem to do any of them.
We never do it. Never.
Yeah. But we talk a big game.
Yeah, we do.
That's all
Come
that matters.
on now. That's all. It sounds good. It sounds good on air. It sounds good on the air.
But if all these people listening think we actually do all this stuff, no, we don't. No. We talk all the time about things.
Right. But no, I do want to try. The artichoke.
I do too as well, actually.
We have to. You know what? I'm going to buy them.
All right.
I'm going to come over here.
Okay.
And we're going to talk about it.
Okay.
We're going to do it.
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
We're going to do it. Doing some of it.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. I'm ready. I'm excited. Now I'm excited.
It's going to be a disaster.
It probably will be. But I have a fear that I'm not going to cook them long enough, or I'm going to cook them too long, or I'm going to cut off too much of the.
Yeah.
It's just. I don't know.
I have another Golden Girls related question for you.
Yes.
Because just like how Rose's mom comes to visit and she has a terrible time.
Yes.
Have you ever gone to visit a loved one, family member, or friend and just had a terrible time and you couldn't wait to leave? Yeah.
Absolutely. Yes. I actually, I went to visit. Oh, I know this is going to be so bad. And if any of my family members are listening, I love you. But no, I did. This was, oh my God, this was years ago when I was maybe 12, 13.
Then that's fine.
Yeah. But I went to visit an uncle and it was so, the house was dirty.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to leave. I just was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
This is not. And I just kept going, when are we leaving?
Yeah.
What is going? And my mother would shut up.
You stay here and you visit your uncle. You never see him.
He
loves you. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. And then I don't want, but yeah, family member, that's, I'm like, I don't, and you know what, and one thing about it, I'm funny acting. I like to be,
funny.
I am. Cause you know what, if I'm not really vibing with you, I'm like, I want to be at home.
Yeah.
I love being at home. But if I'm like, I don't want to go. I don't want to go over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's terrible. What about you?
Not so much as an adult. I feel like, when I was a kid. And I think that's also just child impatience. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My mom, we used to go visit my one aunt a lot. My mom would actually, like, sometimes with my parents going away, we went and stayed with my aunt, and she was a much stricter person than the house we were used to, kind of thing.
Yeah.
She would make us food. She would actually make food, which we weren't used to, like actual food.
Right.
And
you're like, what is this?
What am I supposed to do with this?
Right.
And she was also the kind of person that you didn't leave the table until you were done with your
wow.
meal.
Okay.
And there was an infamous family story now of when my brother, sister, and I were visiting our aunt, and we were sitting out on my aunt's deck having lunch,
or dinner,
and she had made us spinach, like cooked spinach.
Okay.
Which even now I'm not like the biggest just like cooked spinach fan.
Right.
Unless it's done right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can be delicious, but just it's not texturally like a food that I really enjoy.
Right.
But we weren't allowed to leave until you finished all your spinach.
Ooh.
And I was doing the very classic thing of I would drop some on the deck.
Yes.
And then with my foot, I would shove it down between the slats
of the
deck. So it looked like I finished my plate. And then she had like ivy or something underneath that. And then a week or so after, when she went water plants underneath the deck, she noticed all the spinach. Yep. Mm-hmm. Luckily, I think that might have been the last time we ever stayed there in that kind of capacity, or else I would have been on like strict observation for the next visit.
She was sitting, sit there. Yeah. I'm watching you.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. That would not have worked had we had that meal inside.
No.
It would have just been
it would have just been on the floor. I was about to say, did she have a dog maybe?
No.
Okay.
So that was about my closest thing.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Yeah, but
have you ever had a guest that they were having a great time, but to you they really wore out their welcome? Or is that a dangerous question to ask?
No, not at all. Let's see. I'm trying to think. No, I can't think. I don't think so, because
you don't let them in the house to begin with.
There you go. Yeah, I don't have visitors. No. You know what? I think because I will literally say, all right, girl.
Mm-hmm. Time to go.
Yeah. Because I'm just that bold to speak my mind.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I have not. No. It's like one of those things, when you're on the phone talking to somebody and be like, okay, well, I'll let you go.
Yeah. Meaning I'm letting you go. Yeah.
Like, I don't want to talk anymore.
I'm done.
Yeah, but no, I don't think I've had any.
One of my best friends from high school, her grandma, she had the best way of telling people it was time for them to get out of her house.
Oh, what is it?
She would go upstairs, put on her pajamas, come downstairs and say, bedtime. Like,
I know that's
just get out.
Bye.
Like, this party is done.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
No bra. just house coat.
House coat.
Just ready to
swinging. Yep. There you go. No one wants to be around that.
Took her teeth out. Listen, y'all gotta go.
Well, that's what I do. I take my teeth out.
There you go.
Like, time to leave. Mm-hmm.
There you go. It's time to go. Goodbye.
What I liked about this episode, getting back to Rose's mom for a second, is when she tells the story about her younger man and shocks Rose.
Oh my gosh.
The fact that she had the affair
hilarious
with Ben, the ex-con drifter. As I'm sure as an ex-con drifter, he was very nice.
Yes, he was an ex. And she said, at first it just started with him doing things around the house.
Isn't that always the way?
And then he stayed. She said, Mother.
It almost seemed like Rose had no idea that Ben was living with her for years.
No, she didn't know. And then she said, but when it was over,
it was over.
It was over.
Mm-hmm.
I know that's right. Like two ships passing in the night. She got it in. She said, but he did show her how to carve a gun out of soap.
Yeah, carve
it. Yes.
Yeah. That's a good skill to fall back on.
Yeah, it is.
They always say typing is a great skill to be able to fall back on. Maybe carving, guns out of soap.
Out of soap.
That might get you further.
Yeah, it will.
I don't know.
Yeah, it will. But yes, Rose had no clue that her mother was a hot mama. Oh, get it, mama.
Yep. And considering that, I think last week we were talking about Rose the prude. Apparently, Rose's mom not so much a prude.
Not a prude.
No,
at all.
Nope.
Yeah, but I was like, Rose, leave her, let her be. She said when she told Sophia she would get her some of that the bikini.
Oh yeah, she's gonna get her bikini underwear.
Yeah. She said, "Oh, it rides up on me." I was like, "Oh, there's not a good visual."
No, there's an image.
Not a good visual.
Yeah.
But that episode was really, and it was really good. I liked that one. That was one of my favorite
it's got some
ones.
Great one-liners.
And they did.
And like you said, just a perfect little 80s moment just talking about Jazzercise.
Oh yeah, the Jazzercise and just and it was just the outfit. We gotta link the gotta put that on the podcast.
All right,
Instagram,
in the show notes and stuff.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah. Well, I'll do a nice screen cap of their outfits and put it on the Instagram feed. So yeah, we do have an Instagram page now for the podcast. It is Vegan Cheesecake Pod. So feel free to follow us on that. And I am Dave Huffman. You can find me at bitchyveganhomo.com, and I will be at the Pittsburgh Vegan Expo in just a little over a week. This is, I think, coming out right before Halloween. So happy Halloween, everybody.
Yes, happy Halloween.
And we will, so I'll be there. I think it's November 9th is for the Pittsburgh Vegan Expo. And you can also follow me on Instagram, Bitchy Vegan Homo, and Twitter and Pinterest. And then on Facebook, I'm BVH Show.
Yes. We have to go on the hayride, too. Were we talking about that?
Oh, we don't have much time.
I know. We got to find one.
All right.
Okay. And this is your girl, Vegan Vicki. You can find me at www.urbansweetness.com. And you can also get tickets to the Vegan Thanksgiving Buffet that is happening on November the 17th at Sadie's Social Complex in Maple Heights. Nice. All of the information is on the website and on the Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter under urban_sweetness. And I'm just going to run down the menu for you because it's awesome. Amazing.
I'm going to be there. I'm going to eat all this.
Yes. I'm so excited. We're going to have vegan turkey, ham. I'm going to have tofu cutlets with gravy. We're going to have sauteed kale. Of course, vegan mac and cheese. We're going to have cornbread dressing, candied sweet potatoes. Yum. Yeah. Green beans with garlic, roasted garlic, and an urban sweetness dessert table.
Ooh. So I'll just be there.
Yes.
I'm going to start. Are we allowed to start at the dessert
table?
You
can start wherever you want to.
All right.
No, that's just for you though.
All right.
Yeah, that's just for you, people.
Am I in the VIP line that's just
Absolutely.
me? All right. I like that. Don't think I won't throw that in people's faces.
I know that's right. You're at the exclusive VIP table.
I like that.
Yes. But that's where.
Awesome.
That's what I'm doing. That's where you can find me. And I'd like to be found. Hey.
Well, thanks everybody for listening.
Yes. And
thank you for being a friend.